right, we're on 4.3 lesson 34, our last section for our module. And so we're going to be switching it from division and doing some multiplication. So it says I can multiply two-digit multiples of 10 by two-digit numbers using a place value chart. Okay, so that means what we're going to be doing is we're going to multiply two-digit numbers by each other. So that would be, if it has 10, it might be like 20, 30, 40, 50, and then another two-digit number could be like 35, right? Two-digit numbers. And then the strategy we're going to use today is a place value chart. So that's what we're going to be working with. So to start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 22, the one that doesn't have a base 10, and I'm going to represent it in a place value chart. So if I see 22, I'm going to do hundreds because I might be moving place values, so I'm going to do hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay, and then I'm going to show my 22 in my place value chart. So 2 tens and 2 ones. Okay. Now I'm going to look at my 40. So when we're doing multiplying by a base 10, we always look at our 10 later on, right? We always think about it later. So the first thing I'm thinking about when I multiply these is 4 times 22, and then I times my 10 after it. So all I'm going to do to my group right here is I'm going to show 4 of them. So here I would have 1, then I would have a group of 2, group of 3, group of 4. Right, there's 4 groups of them. Then same over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 groups of 22 going across. So my answer for this would be I would have 8 tens, right? 8 tens, and I would have 8 ones. And then the last thing we do is we add that 0 to the end of our number, which on our place value chart shows us that we're moving over a place value, right? We're timesing by 10. We're moving over a place value. So my 8 would end up over here, and my 8 would end up over here. So our answer would really be 880. And if we go through our steps, we get the same thing. So if I have 40 times 22, first thing I would do 22 times 4. And then I would hold off on my 10. Well, 22 times 4 would be 88 times 10. And then when I times by 10, I just add it to the end of my numbers. So we get the same thing, which would be 880. So let's try with our problem 2. Okay, so I have 50, that's a base 10 number, times 31. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show my 31 in here. So I'm going to do 100, tens, and ones. I'm going to show my 31, 1, 2, 3, and a 1. And looking at this, I'm going to take my 50 and I'm going to separate it. So I'm going to make it into 5 times 31, and then times my 10 at the end. I'm going to save it and just move place values. So what this means is I want 5 groups of 31. So there's 1 group of 31, 2 groups of 31, 3 groups of 31, 4 groups of 31, and 5 groups of 31. I'm going to make this a little bit longer. Okay. If I look at this, I can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have a lot of numbers in here. So I'm going to have to regroup. Same with here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's okay, right? So before I move place values, I want to see if there's any numbers I should move over. So I'm going to look and see if I have a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it over here to show I have 100. Cross these off before I start moving. Okay, so if I haven't multiplied by 10 yet, 5 times 31 should be 100 But now we have to multiply by 10, so we got to move it over a place value. So we're actually going to be going to our thousands place. I'm going to put TH over here. I'm going to add a place. So I got to move all these over 1. So times 10, I get 1 times 10. There's 5 in here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And times 10, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our final answer becomes 1,550. Okay, and then let's show that on our standard algorithm. So I'm going to do 50 times 31. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 50 and just make it into 5 times 31. And then I'm going to keep my 10 off to the side, so times 10. So we do 5 times 31 first. And I can do the work on the side too. I can do 31 times 5. 5 times 1 would be 5. 5 times 3 would be 15. I get 155 times 10. And remember, when we times by 10, we just add it to the end of our number. And since I have 3 digits, I'm going to add my comma. So our final answer would be 1,550. All right, we're going to practice this tomorrow in class and centers. So bring your notes, so it'll help you with your problem set. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.